Good afternoon, 819S. It's a nice day out today, a little sunny. Today, what I want to talk about is the state of my garage. So, people who don't know, I have 4 bikes. 3 are Genskis, they're 50cc bikes, and 1 is my CRF 250L. The CRF 250L is in good condition. It's not in great condition, it's not in excellent condition. The plastics are a little bit dirty from a lot of off-road riding. I did clean it a lot, but it seems like the plastics are somewhat stained. The chain's in good condition, sprockets are okay, everything's nice. Has about 47,000 kilometers on it right now. Did good maintenance to it. The bike had 3 problems in its life. The cam chain tensioner went, and at that time the mechanic also noticed that the water pump went. So I was a little surprised by that. So those 2 were done by the Honda dealer, and then last year my stator went, so the bike wouldn't charge, which means the bike wouldn't start or run. I feel like I've outgrown that bike. I want to get something else, but I don't really have the budget for something bigger, but I still think it's time to move on to something else. So I have a feeling that this year is going to be the year I'm going to sell it. I had an accident with it the first year that I bought it, so the frame is bent a little on the right side passenger peg, because that was where the car hit me. Other than that, yeah, I'd say it's a good running bike. I enjoy riding it, but it's time to move on to something else. Then I have my wife's old pink Honda Giorno. It's a generation prior to the current generation. It's a hot pink and black. It suffers from one issue with carbon fouling. So there's what carbon buildup that happened, and the engine just stopped as I was riding it. I rolled off the throttle to slow down, and then the engine stopped. I thought it was maybe the spark plug or the ECU or something like that, but it was carbon buildup. I had planned to fix that, but never really had time to do it. When that happened, my wife and I decided to buy our 2 new bikes. So I have my Honda Tact, and she has her newer generation Honda Giorno. Also pink, but it's a kind of lighter, softer pink. She doesn't really like the color as much, but she likes the way that bike feels. My bike currently has 8,254 kilometers on it. My wife's bike, I think, is about 2,000 or 3,000 kilometers on it. The Giorno, I believe, is 18,000 kilometers, something like that. I still ride every bike from time to time. I take the CRF when I have time to go for longer touring. I take the older Giorno about once a month or so, just to ride it. I think I'm going to end up selling that bike too. My wife does like it because she likes the colors better on it, but I don't think that's a reason to keep the bike around. So if I clear those 2 bikes out of the garage, I have space for another bike without any issues at all. And I've been looking at 125s. I think that's the sweet spot for me. I've talked about it a lot in the videos in the past. It's good balance of fuel efficiency and fun. So if I get something like that, I can probably save money on insurance, and I don't need the insurance for the big bike anymore. Thank you so much for watching. Get out there and ride, and always ride safe.